La 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 la. I like your green shirt.
Thank you, baby.
I like your green shirt. What are you doing? What's going on, Facebook? What's going on, Facebook? What's going on? Have you guys ever heard of Sam Smith? All right, let me turn it down before Facebook kicks me off. Getting on and getting off here really quick. Just had a great, absolutely amazing meeting here in Columbus, Ohio with my ULA family, my Liquid Life family, so forth and so on. But guys, I want to talk to you about a video that I just saw. This video has me pumped up. No, like she saw the video. So I'm going to tell you guys what the video is here in a second. It's literally a 23-second video, but it embodies everything that I encourage and I have been encouraged to do that's created the biggest change in my life. I want to give you guys a quick story. About 3.5 years ago, I sat down with a gentleman, Brandon O'Shoden. Maybe some of you guys know him, maybe some of you guys don't. He was being mentored by a gentleman by the name of Bob Proctor about 3.5 years ago, and he was doing a lot of business with him. They were super excited about what was going on. He was really deep into personal development at that time, and to be honest, the overall theme of this is going to become what you're looking to be, right? Become whatever it is that you're looking to attract in your life. So I ended up going to him. I was a little lost in my life. I didn't know exactly what's the video. I want to be happy too. I'm going to tell you the video here in a second. But anyway, I wanted to go see him because he has something, I think it was called, what was the program? I can't remember the program, but anyway, I went to go see Brandon, and my idea was, okay, this guy's going to fix me. He's going to tell me exactly what I need to do in order to improve my life, improve my relationships, improve my fitness, my health, whatever it was. This guy had the answer. And I remember sitting down with him. Brandon, if you're watching this, thank you for one. I don't know if you remember this, but we were in his clubhouse to his complex, and we sat down and he kind of said, so what are you looking to do? I said, honestly, man, I just want to improve my relationship. I want to improve my life right now. I want to improve all aspects. What do I need to do? And he says something very simple. He said, I want you to write down everything that you want to become. Let me back up. He said, I want you to write down everything that you are, right? He said, I want you to write down everything that you've been conditioned to believe over your entire life. He said, are you good at this? Are you bad at that? Or do you have this habit? Do you have that habit? I want you to write it all down. Write down everything that you believe about yourself. Write it down now. And he had me take out a piece of paper, and I just wrote down for a good 15, 20 minutes. You know, we just sat there and I was writing all these things down. He said, perfect. I want you to take a look at that. I want you to take that in. I want you to understand that. I want you to say these things out loud. And then I want you to completely get rid of that piece of paper. He said even more powerful would be for you to take that paper, light a match, and burn it and watch it burn, right? Burning those old habits, burning those old conditions, burning that old way of thinking, right? Then he had me take out another piece of paper and say, I want you to write down everything and every characteristic of who you see yourself being when you've accomplished every single goal that you're going after right now, right? The incredible husband, the incredible father, the incredible businessman, the incredible fitness enthusiast, everything that you embody yourself being, I want you to literally write down right now. So I wrote all this stuff down, and he said, okay. And I'm like, okay, what? He's like, we're done. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, we're done. That's all you gotta do. And I was like, guys, I was lost, right? This was my first exposure to personal development. I had no idea what this guy was talking about. Guys, I appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the shares. Please share this video. This is gonna, oh my God, this provided so much change. So anyway, I don't know if you guys know what the law is. An object in motion continues into that motion until stopped or moved by another object. Basically, that's what it was. My thought was the same way. I think it's Newton's law. But anyway, so we get done with that. Thank you, baby. So we get done with that, and I was just totally confused. Like, what do you mean we're done? He said, listen, you wrote down everything that you want to become. All you have to do is be that now. He said, just be that now. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. You know what to do. There's so many people watching this video right now. You know what to do. You know how to do it. That's not the issue, which we'll cover in another video, but this is huge. So I began to look at it, and it took me time, and it took repetition, it took environment, it took me working on myself, but I want to give you guys another story. I had to write the name down. Do you guys know a gentleman by the name of Archibald Alexander Leach? I'm going to say that again. Archibald Alexander Leach. If I have anybody over the age of 50 watching this video right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This gentleman was born in 1904. He was born in 1904. He was a very, very, very famous actor back in the 40s and 50s. He had an acting role that he embodied so long that he became the gentleman that a lot of you know as Cary Grant. So if I ever said to you, which I know Cary Grant, but Archibald Alexander Leach, no one would know that name, but they know the gentleman Cary Grant. It was only a role in a movie that he needed to play in order to be provided a check, to provide a service that he worked on and he studied and he embodied. He worked on the emotion for so long that he became Cary Grant, and people never even knew his original name. Guys, there's a video on Complex. If you guys are on Instagram, go under Complex, C-O-M-P-L-E-X. I'm going to post a video on here as soon as we're done. There's a gentleman by the name of Hugh Jackman, right? A lot of you guys know who that is. That's Wolverine, right? He has a brand new movie about to come out on Friday. There's a video of him acting out a part, acting out a scene. All right, that's a Complex. Yes. Check it out. Listen, this video. All right, so he's in the scene. I'm going to have to post it for you, but the way they do voiceovers to make sure everything is clear. Can I see it?
No, it's okay. Just keep talking.
Yeah. There's a screen in front of him. He's doing a voiceover, so that way it's clear when you guys get the actual copy in the movie theater. And he's running through the woods, right? He's watching himself on. Guys, if you get this, your life will never be the same, because this is the essence of growth. Hear what I'm saying? He's looking at a screen. He's watching the character Wolverine run through the woods. Hugh Jackman is watching the character Wolverine run through the woods, right? He's running through the woods. Wolverine is chasing a group of guys. Hugh Jackman is in the comfort of his own room, running, right? He's running. He runs up on a guy. Wolverine claws out and everything, attacks him. But you see Hugh Jackman doing the voice. Ah! Ah! I know I look crazy, but you guys are gonna get it. Ah! Ah! He digs it into a guy's chest. Ah! Guys, everything in that video is exactly what you will need to do to reach your goals and your dreams and your desires every single day. I don't have it in here. What I did is I wrote down all those things again. I wrote down my script. Everybody watching this video, write down your script. What is the script of your life? Who are you? Who are you becoming? I don't care what has happened to you today. I don't care what has happened to you years from. Act as if, and I gave this example before, I want you to act as if right now I took you out to LA and you were sitting in Starbucks having a grand old time and you were just laughing and being yourself, and a Hollywood director walked up to you and he said, you know what? You look perfect for a role in my new movie. I have a script that I want to give you. And if you'll review it, if you'll understand it, if you'll embody it, if you will emotionalize it and come back to me within a week, I'm going to pay you $10 million. I'm going to pay you $10 million. Everyone that's watching this video right now has asked for something. Have you asked for more money? Have you asked for a better relationship? Have you asked for more wealth, and not wealth in money, but wealth in life? There's so much juice in life that we are blinded by material things to get. It's not about that. I know I talk about it all the time, but there's so much juice that a lot of people aren't going for because you are not acting into the person that you need to become. So I'm going to give you that script right now. Here's how easy it is. I want you to act as if a year from now, I dropped you into your future and you looked back 12 months and said, you know what? What needed to have happened in the last 12 months? Shoot, take it out 5 years. I don't care what you do. Take it out 3 years. Guys, I appreciate the likes, the views. I appreciate the comments. Please share this out. This is information that changed my life forever. What happened in the past 12 months that made that the absolute best year of my life? And write down how it felt those days when you had the best day in the field, when you were able to recruit that person into your business that changed everything for you, when you met the love of your life, when you proposed to the love of your life. Right? How did those things feel? How did it feel when you walked into a home that was full of love and nurturing and care? How did it feel when you were able to buy that brand new car? Because when Wolverine, notice I didn't say Hugh Jackman, when Wolverine was in that black room and he was looking at himself, guys, do this every night. I do this every night, every morning. Here, I'm gonna give you a secret. This is one thing I do. And I caught this from somebody else, a great man. I know you guys have heard of visualization, right? One thing that I visualize, right? Because your happiness is going to be solely contingent on the amount of uncertainty you're able to handle at any given time in your life. I'm going to say that again. Your happiness is going to be solely contingent on the amount of uncertainty that you can handle in your life at any given time. Is everybody at your job going to do everything you expect them to do when they're supposed to do it? No. Is your family, is your spouse going to do everything you want them to do when you want them to do it? No. Is everybody in your life going to do, is the government, are you going to do everything in your life that you were supposed to do when you were supposed to do it? No. There's so much uncertainty, but because of your anxiety, because of your frustration and your fear, you sabotage your growth. Let me show you how to be certain. Every single morning when I do visualization to myself, I see the Damon 3 years from now. And guess who I talk to in that photo in my mind? I talk to me now. And guess what I tell myself? I literally see the Damon right now, and I see myself as the Damon of 3 years from now. And I tell the Damon of 2017 that everything worked out the way you wanted it to. And I have no worries. Everything in my life is happening for me, not to me at all. Hey, everything you want, Damon, act like you're look at yourself in the mirror and say that. Hey, everything worked out. Everything has already worked out. Why? Because he's done it for you before. He's done it for you again and again and again. That situation 3 years ago that you thought you would never be able to get out of, God delivered you. We can be politically correct. No, God is my savior. He did it. So it's going to work out for you again. Guys, check out this video. I'm going to post the video for you. Act as if. Act as if. Don't do it in vain. Don't do it if you don't believe it, but do it until you believe it. If you do so, we will see you at the top, not from the top.
Because you deserve it.
Have a good day, guys.